thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What is going on, guys? It is Zirksee today with another video, and today I'm going to tell you guys why you need to sell your team today or within a couple of days. So I made a video on the Christmas promo on how I think you guys should prepare for it and what you will need to do during the Christmas promo, which I will actually make a video once the Christmas promo drops telling you guys the best ways to make coins during the promo. But the one thing I think that I mentioned in that video is you need to sell your team soon. And I received a lot of messages on Twitter and also a ton of comments on that video. So I'm going to kind of go over why you should sell your team and kind of reiterate that. So as you guys can see, I have already sold my team. Now I've only sold my team now to make sure that I get the maximum amount of profit, because of the fact, of course, Legends will drop this weekend, Thursday Night Football cards, and then of course people get weekly rewards. So a lot of my cards will lose profit just, throughout the week. They just always go down in price, as well as with Team of the Week coming out, and you never know who's going to get Team of the Week. But I'm saying you should sell your team probably by the 10th, which is 5 days from today. Now the reason for that is because I think that the Christmas promo will maybe come out maybe next Monday, or maybe even as soon as this Friday. I really have no idea. I'm pretty sure last year it dropped on the 12th or the 10th. But as you guys can see, I did sell my team, and if you take a look at my team, really, like, most of it is actually NAT. I didn't even realize it. But I'm using the Dan Marino long shot QB, and my wide receivers are mostly NAT anyways. All of my running backs are actually NAT, LaDainian Thompson, Zeke, and Bo Jackson. Then we have Christian Okoye at fullback, Jared Cook, Zach Ertz, Tony Gonzalez. Offensive line isn't too bad. Of course, my left tackle and left guard are both NAT, so I couldn't sell them onto the defense. You guys can see it's actually still not a very bad team. And of course, the reason for this is because of the Gauntlet Unleashed. Most of my players I got from the Gauntlet Unleashed, like Fletcher Cox, Aaron Donald, Vic Beasley. Most of these guys I have pulled from the NAT packs, so I ended up just turning them into power-ups like Landry, Stephon Diggs. All of these guys I pulled an NAT, and then of course I did win a giveaway to get the Zeke on Twitter. But I'm telling you guys right now, if you think the market crashed hard during the Madden Harvest promo, it is going to crash so hard during the Christmas promo, because of the fact that not only are we getting players from just the regular promo, but we're also getting Ghost Madden Past, Ghost Madden Present, Ghost Madden Future, and then of course we also have the Christmas gifts, which won't only just be players, but we'll also get some pretty good packs. So maybe you'll get a flashback pack, a full legend pack, a legend fantasy pack out of one of those gifts. And of course that's going to crash the market because there's going to be a ton of gifts in circulation. Now we don't know if the gifts are going to be auctionable, because in Madden 16 they were auctionable and people were stocking up on them. I invested a lot of coins into one of those gifts and I ended up making like 1,000,000 coins profit back. But last year, Madden 17, unfortunately the gifts were not sellable, so we're gonna have to see how they're gonna do it this year. I don't think they'll be sellable. They might be tradable, but this is the team that I'm gonna be using. And honestly, right now, guys, if the promo does drop on the 10th, you could buy your team back as soon as the 10th. Personally, I'm gonna be waiting all the way until Christmas Day, because of the fact that on Christmas Day we're gonna be getting all of the new people playing the game. So they're gonna be opening packs, pulling a bunch of cards, and they might not even know what the prices are, so they might throw it up really quickly for, really cheap. So Christmas Day is definitely gonna be a very, very good day to get some snipes, but also just the fact that people are gonna be pulling a ton of packs. There are gonna be a ton of new people. People are gonna be getting Microsoft points, PlayStation, whatever they're called, points, currency for Christmas, and there's going to be a ton of new cards on the auction block. So not only will the market crash thanks to Christmas promo, but because of everyone that's going to be ripping packs, the market is going to crash even harder. So Christmas Day is definitely the day that I plan on buying my team back. But as you guys can see, I've sold off everybody on my team that isn't NAT except for I think Hassan Reddick, and the only person left to sell is DeMarcus Ware. So once he sells, I'm going to be at about 2.5 million coins. Now, what you can do during the meantime is to play the Gauntlet Unleashed solo challenges. Of course, if your team is decent enough, you can still play the solo challenges. Like, solos are not very hard. Like, I have an 86 overall team, so even with Dan Marino at QB, I can still complete the Gauntlet Unleashed solos and make this video for you guys. Another thing that I'm going to be doing in the meantime to earn some coins, this is actually just a pretty good coin making method in general, is to play MUT Draft Champions. Now the reason is, not that many good people honestly play this, so if you're a decent player you can easily get 3 to 4 wins, and it costs you, I believe, 10,000 coins for the tickets. Correct me if I'm wrong, and then maybe 9,000 coins. But if you win all 4 games, you get 20,000 coins and an elite player pack, and you definitely can pull some very, very good stuff out of that. As well as just playing around in here, you can play with some players that maybe you want to see just how good they play, like Eric Allen, see if he's worth the coins, or offensively, just take some players that you haven't got the chance to use and see just how well you like them. So this is kind of a way to test out players you might not have always got the chance to use just yet, because they might have been a little bit out of your price range, and then once the Christmas promo drops, their price might go down and you can try them out for your team, and also just earn some coins from this, play some solo challenges, play the Gauntlet Unleashed, and then if your team is actually still good enough, because of the fact that you've just done the Gauntlet Unleashed so many times, have so many good NAT players, you might even try to do MUT Champions. Now you probably won't win, a ton of games since everyone has super stacked teams, but you can still win a decent amount of games, maybe get Gold 2, Gold 1, or if you're super, super good and you can still get Elite with like an 86 overall team, then congratulations to you. Personally, I could probably win like 10 games with the team that I have right now. So as of right now, we have 2 94 to 95 overall running backs, Earl Campbell and of course Barry Sanders. Now, what we could get in the Christmas promo, if I had to take a guess, we're going to get Bo Jackson. Now, he could be a set, he could be a Ghost of Madden Past, or very possibly he could be a gift. Now, in Madden 15, we get a 99 overall Bo Jackson gift, and it was a Raiders gift, of course. So, be on the lookout. If Bo Jackson is not in a set, then he could very possibly be a gift. Now, one card I think that definitely will be returning this year is going to be out of position Calvin Johnson, free safety edition. Madden 15 and I believe also Madden 16, we had free safety Calvin Johnson. That of course he did retire, so unfortunately we did not have him after that, but this year he is in the game, so we can have Calvin Johnson back. So this is definitely going to be fun, and they're definitely going to put him in the game in my opinion. I don't see why they would not, because he will sell packs and maybe even make him a master, like a defensive master out of position Calvin Johnson. We're going to have out of position cards this year. It's already been confirmed with the out of position Mohamed Sanu, so definitely going to be excited to see free safety Calvin back in the game. That card is always glitchy. It's usually not a super high overall, like usually it was like an 85 overall or something, but still, if you user your safety, having a 6'5" safety with 90 something catching was always the move, and Calvin Johnson still just made plays by himself. And if you didn't user him, for some reason he was so glitchy, that man would literally jump routes and take it back to the house, just get big hit sticks, force fumbles, absolutely crazy. But Christmas is definitely my favorite time in Madden because of the fact the market's going to crash, we're going to get some fun out of position players, and of course the gifts. Who doesn't love to open up some gifts? And they're going to be opening like every single day from like the 22nd, maybe the 20th even. I believe it's like 20, maybe like the 20th is when it starts, but like the 20th through I believe like the 27th or 28th. But I really wanted to make this video because I received so many comments on that video, like probably at least 50, asking me when do you sell your team and should you sell your team. And then I had a couple people DM me on Twitter, asking, are you sure that I should sell my team? Absolutely, sell your team as soon as possible. As you guys can see, this is the team that I'm going to be using, and I'm just going to be playing solo challenges, and like I said before, MUT Draft Champions. Just get your coins up, make as many coins as you can, and even, if you want to right now, just try to snipe, since you'll have a ton of coins. Like, if your team's decent, you might get at least 1 million coins. For me, 2.5 million coins is not too bad. And also, go ahead and make a MUT lineup on Create a Team, and you can go ahead on there and you can see, make your team in MUT right now and come back in like 2 weeks, and you'll see the value of that team is going to go down by so much. I'm telling you guys, the market is going to take a huge hit. Like, if you guys don't sell your team, you're going to be missing out. This time of any time, the market is going to crash by a lot. I know that the Madden Harvest crashed like a ton, but this is going to be even worse. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. Please, guys, I'm telling you right now, sell your team. But if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys next time.